Whoa.
What?
This feels so soft. Okay, so I don't know if you know, but I have been kind of on a secret quest to revamping our bed. The first place I decided to get a refresh is our duvet, because it's kind of like, the filling, this is our old duvet, the filling is like clunky in certain places and empty in other places, and it's like kind of hot, but yet like not warm enough. It's like weird. So I decided to try Rest duvet. We're trying out 2 different duvets. This one is the vegan one. You can't really tell, but this one's the vegan one. It's kind of like a different color. And this one is the original hotel duvet. So I feel like a lot of you would be interested in the vegan option. It's actually made, first of all, these are so soft. It's made with like a corn fiber, and it's supposed to be like bouncier and warmer than maybe other kind of like vegan fillers like bamboo, silk, or polyester. So this is nice. This is nice and cozy, because I guess there's like small holes in the yarn that make it like easy for them to like, or this to like wick up your sweat. Here's the original duvet, and they're both hypoallergenic, so hopefully these will work for you, honey. I'm hoping this will like elevate our sleeping situation. And I have to say, this is already much like not as hot as this one, just like having it on me right now. Here.
Damn, it's hard.
They're both soft, right? Already looks so much fluffier. No, no. Oh, see, look at how fluffy it is. Ooh. Oh my God, oh my God. Go. Lean right. Okay, say bye to Papa. Oh. Hey, hold on. There, got it. Okay, so if you all remember, a couple years ago, I was saving up for a destination wedding in Cancun. That was canceled because it was in the summer of 2020. Now, 2 years later, our friends are finally getting married in Vegas. We have dinner tonight, we have the wedding tomorrow, then we're going to the Grand Canyon on Sunday, and then we are driving back here on Monday to pick up the boys. We're all packed, we're all ready. My hair is Olaplexing for the next 4 hours. So when I wash it, it'll be nice and luxurious. And we have snacks, and we have water, and we've all peed. So hopefully we don't have to do too many stops, and we can get there before 2 p.m., take a nap, shower, get ready for dinner.
Okay.
We are headed to dinner with the friends. We're with our friends that like fine dining just like us. So right now we are going to E by Jose Andres. He used to have one of my favorite restaurants in LA called Bazaar, but it shut down at the SLS Hotel. It shut down during COVID. So this will be our first time experiencing Jose Andres food in a really long time. So I'm excited. We're all in stretchy pants, the girls.
Well, nice drawstring.
We're prepared.
Yeah, you are too.
And
Dang, rookie move with your jeans. You're gonna feel that. They sent us these Admit 1 tickets for all 4 of us. They mailed it to us. So, Jose never ever disappoints. I know fine dining experiences aren't necessarily for everyone because they're very expensive, very small portions, but service was incredible, food was incredible, really did love it, and I'm glad that we were able to enjoy that before the wedding festivities. But I wanted to show you one thing. If you follow me, I've mentioned that when I eat something that I'm sensitive to, I bloat. Let me show you something. Prepare yourself. Look at this bloat. I haven't had a bloat like this in, oh, actually a really long time. I don't know the last time I felt like this. Combination of alcohol, lots of food, but definitely something, I ate something I'm sensitive to today for dinner, and this is what happens.
They're usually fuller and more meaty.
Oh,
Watch out, Lily.
oh, it's a small wedding. Really? Man, that was a fun ass wedding. We were wilding out. All my college friends are, actually I don't have that many because I prefer animals over people, but my college friends are starting to get married now. So it was just back in the club, Temple, San Francisco vibes last night, and it was so much fun. Jen was my best friend in undergrad. I had the best times with her. So it was good to see her have fun like that again. Today is our last full day in Vegas and we are heading to the Grand Canyon. I've never been, but apparently there's multiple kind of like entrances to the Grand Canyon, but we are going to the entrance on the lower end that is actually owned by an Indian reserve. So all of the proceeds go straight to the reserve. Not sure if that's the correct terminology, but we're gonna try and head out there by 10. It's gonna take 2 hours for us to get there. It's a 3-hour hike, 2 hours back. Then we'll be back for dinner, hopefully. So. Day after Vegas means time to get back on track. You know, it's funny, I was so proud of myself that I was able to get all my work done, that I didn't have to bring my computer. But I basically had anxiety the entire time, that because I didn't have my computer, it was very weird. But what should we talk about? Ooh, the Grand Canyon was fun. You know, so it was about a 2-hour drive from Vegas. Again, I think we went to Grand Canyon West. It was very cool to read about the history. I wouldn't say cool, it was actually very sad to read about the history of the tribe. Because guess what happens? What always happens to basically people of color or the Native people in America is the US government obviously forcibly took their land. And I wish that they would have, I don't know, maybe made a monument or something so it would force people to kind of read through that history, especially at a time where people are trying to like erase history from, you know, history books, literally. But you know, stuff like that always really upsets me, because I learned in Hawaii the realities of like the Native Hawaiian people and them being overthrown, the monarchy being overthrown and all that stuff. So when I read stuff like that, it always gets me very upset. It was still like fairly busy, even though it's like the least busy part of the Grand Canyon, but being able to support the Native tribe that kind of runs it and owns it was really cool. The Grand Canyon was just so pretty. I think next time Brian and I would like to actually, I thought it was kind of like a walking, like a hiking thing. When people say hike, I think like Hawaii hikes up mountains and like through caves and stuff, but it wasn't like that at all, or at least not where we stopped. But next time we go, because it was just like so beautiful, and it is massive. Obviously, it's the Grand Canyon, but it's just really cool to think about how Mother Nature made that. But also sad to see, you know, some of, I guess like the canyons or whatever, the rivers, they're already starting to dry up, which is really sad. But I think next time if we go to Vegas and have time and the money, Brian and I would like to get, one, take a helicopter from Vegas to the Grand Canyon. Super bougie, but let me tell you, that drive was insane. I have never, ever, ever seen a Confederate flag in person until I drove through Arizona. But also to like, you can also take helicopters, I guess, like down into the caverns, is that what they would be called? And then you could actually river raft. It was fun, it was a good weekend. I will say the drive back was absolutely terrible. And you think the drive from Vegas to, or LA to Vegas, Vegas to LA is not that bad, because it's like, oh, it's 4 hours, but it was terrible. Yesterday it took us, we traveled for 7 hours to get home because of traffic, holiday traffic. So I'm just reminded that I am more of a airplane person, a flight person. Once again, always, the universe always has a way of reminding me that I am not like a road tripper. I'm just not, but I will try. I will continue to try until I like it. Anyways, that is it for this vlog. And I'll see you all later. Bye.